Unrest is spiraling out of control in Iran. Protests triggered by cost of living crises have now expanded to 60 cities across 25 provinces. The anger is mounting on the streets. In the wake of the crisis, the country's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has given a green light to put rioters in their place. At least 16 people have died so far in the protests that are going on for over a week now, and the chaos has entered its 8th day. The latest flashpoint is Malek Shahi in Ilam province, located on the border with Iraq. Now, according to Iran human rights NGO, the security forces have unleashed a, quote, bloodbath in the region. Malek Shahi is a county of about 20,000 residents. Most of them belong to Kurdish heritage, an ethnic minority population that is pushing for regional autonomy. The reported crackdown comes a day after the killing of security personnel. Member of Iran's elite Revolutionary Guard was killed in Malek Shahi during a clash with protesters. Protests have begun, or that began against rising prices, have now turned into widespread anger against not just the government, but also the supreme leader. Protesters are raising slogans against the Islamic Republic and demanding return of the Pahlavi dynasty. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has acknowledged the concerns of the protesters, but at the same time, he has warned rioters of strict action.
We talk to the protesters. They should talk. The authorities should talk to the protesters, but there is no point in talking to the rioters. The rioters should be put in their place.
Khamenei also responded to President Trump, who earlier had warned Tehran of using force against the protesters. The president said, "We are locked up and ready to go. His protesters are targeted," calling him a ranting American. Khamenei accused Trump of slander and deception. Since the beginning of protests, the demonstrations are taking place across Iran, but the hotspot remains the country's west, the entire stretch from Strait of Hormuz in the south to the Caspian Sea in the north. Majority of Iranian provinces have seen demonstrations against Ayatollah regime. Outside Iran, around 100 pro-democracy demonstrators gathered in London near Downing Street, rallying in support of protesters back at home. Iran's former crown prince, Reza Pahlavi, has also come out in support of the protesters. He called the protesters Iran's Generation 5, in which 5 stands for victory, or Generation V, in which V stands for victory. Pahlavi is living in the United States since the 1979 Islamic Revolution. The current outpouring of anger is the biggest since the death of Mahsa Amini. The Islamic Republic is reeling under Western sanctions. The Iranian rial has tanked to 1.4 million against a single US dollar, making it difficult for ordinary Iranians to make ends meet.